Good morning everyone, welcome back to another What I Eat in a Day video. Alright, it's Monday morning here and I'm back into routine again. I've just come back from a nice relaxing weekend away. It was just so nice. We absolutely loved it. Feel so relaxed and ready to start another busy week. But first of all, I'm going to have my breakfast. I just made some overnight oats, although I made them early this morning, not last night. Something that I don't have that often, but when I do, I really enjoy it. I already did my workout this morning. I'm getting back into morning workouts again. Sometimes it's a bit of a struggle because I'm tired and I don't have a lot of energy in the morning. I usually like to work out after I've had some food, but I got through it and it was great. So I did a 20-minute full body dumbbell workout this morning. I'll link that here so you can see it. I didn't film it because it was still so dark and just couldn't get any good lighting for you anyway. But you can follow that exact workout over on my other channel, Jenna Fitness. Okay, after I've had my breakfast, I'm going to go and get the groceries because that's something I usually do on the weekend. However, we went home, so I couldn't do that. We've got nothing in the house and I really need to go and stock up before I make some lunch today. So I'll take you to the grocery store and maybe show you a little bit of a New Zealand grocery store. Maybe that's going to interest you. And come back home, unpack it, show you what I got, get a few hours work done before we come back and make some lunch. All right, this is my grocery shop for the week. There are a couple things that I forgot, which is a little frustrating. One being tofu. That's something that we eat all week. So I'm gonna have to go back and get that, but whatever. Okay, so I've got it into some sort of little order here. I'm gonna show you sort of by category. So my protein sources I'll start with. I just grabbed this tofu from the fridge, which I already had. Tofu is the main protein source that we have. And I also grabbed some corn mince, which is made from like free range egg whites and pea protein. They are really good. So I'm going to make like a Mexican salad or some sort of Mexican dish with that. I also like these soy strips, supposed to mimic like chicken, and they're really good also. We have them quite a bit. So that's really it for the protein side of the meal stuff. The milk that we have is plant milk. We have light soy milk or just regular soy milk. I grabbed light today, and some oat milk. Usually just to go in coffee, protein shakes, smoothies, and my oatmeal in the morning. The carb sources that I got, the complex carbs, grabbed some rice. We already have some rice, so I didn't need to get any more. I got a sweet potato. And I've also got some pumpkin in the fridge. I also have some potatoes as well, so I'll just mix it up. They are my carb sources that we use most of the time. I've also got some black beans too, so they kind of cross as carbs and protein. So I'll be using some black beans. And last of all, bread. This is something that I have almost every day. Recently, I've been getting a low carb bread. It's just this is the soya and linseed bread. I always get something that's full of like whole grains and seeds. I eat a lot of frozen fruit. I love it in my oatmeal and also with smoothies and my dessert at night with some Greek yogurt. So my favorite is mango, and I just get some mixed berries, usually blueberries and strawberries or something like that, and a big bunch of bananas. Now, I don't care if I overstock with bananas, because if I don't eat them, if they get sort of too old, I just peel them and freeze them because they're perfect in smoothies. In fact, they're nicer in smoothies when they're a bit older and sweeter. And I also got some tinned pineapple, which I love at the moment, and I've been having a lot of tinned pineapple. Veggies, I got some spinach. That's a staple. We have this all the time. We go through a few bags of this, just either like side salads, also really good in smoothies. Broccoli, cucumber, spring onion, capsicum. These are all sort of lower carb, high fiber vegetables, and some courgettes, some tomatoes for toast and salads. And I also have some avocado that I like to have with toast and eggs and things like that. Now for the fat sources, obviously there's the avocados there as well. Peanut butter, this is another staple. I have this every single day almost. And some cottage cheese. Today I got some cottage cheese with chives. This is really, really good with toast, or I sometimes also mix it in if I'm making potatoes. It tastes really good with some other herbs and spices. Some Greek yogurt. Now the brand I get, I just mix it up depending what's on special, to be honest. Today I got a light Greek yogurt, and I also just got a natural, just regular full fat Greek yogurt. I thought I'd try them both. I don't think I've had this one before, so that's why I decided to see kind of what the difference in taste was. Just some vegan butter and also some vegan cheese. Now I'm not really fussed on what sort of cheese I have, but at the moment we've been going with vegan cheese. I got some avocado oil. Usually I use extra virgin olive oil, but I decided to just try some avocado oil for a change. Some sriracha. Now I don't like to cook with a lot of sauce. When I do use it, I use it sparingly, and I love sriracha. Put this on just about everything that I have, just a little bit over top. Some crushed chili, garlic powder is a bit of a staple, some ground cumin, and some green herb vegetable stock. Some pasta sauce, coconut milk. Now these are just things that I may not use this week, but I put them in the cupboard just in case I decide to make something that requires that. And some peppermint tea, because I quite like herbal tea in the evenings now. I never used to like herbal tea at all. It was something I never drank, but I'm starting to appreciate it. Some natural almonds. Now, when you buy nuts, one, just watch how much you're having, because they are really high calorie and it's so easy to just keep dipping into the bag. So a little trick is I'd like to divide them up into separate bags, which is really helpful to stop sort of overeating them, and just get natural ones. Don't get the roasted, salted ones. Natural is the best because you're going to really bump the calories up once they start roasting them. My equal sweetener, because I don't like to have just white sugar or brown sugar in my coffee. This is all we use it for coffee. Last of all, 2 monster drinks. I have just a couple of these each week. I don't drink alcohol. I don't really drink any other soda. So that's kind of like my treat during the week. Right, so this is my grocery shop. I'm going to put this away now before it starts thawing out too much. It already is. And get back into some work and then make some lunch. Alright, so I thought I'd take some time now to answer some of the most common questions that you guys seem to have around workouts and maybe nutrition as well. So one of the first ones that I get, one of the most common ones I get, and that is, does this workout make me lose fat? You'll be commenting on a specific workout that I have over on my Jenna Fitness channel. Yes, any workout will burn calories. Any exercise you do, anything you do is burning calories, all right? So as far as being able to tap into your fat stores, that all depends on how many calories you're consuming that day and how many calories you're burning. The workout should be really considered a bonus on top. Yes, they will help you lose weight. They will contribute to fat loss. A lot of them are very high energy, they are high intensity workouts, and they will burn a lot of calories. It will vary in how many calories you can burn depending on the type of workout, but you will only tap into your fat stores if you're in a caloric deficit, okay? And to be in a caloric deficit, you need to be focusing on your diet, how many calories you're consuming through foods every day. Now, it's pointless trying to out-train a bad diet, so don't go and eat. I highly advise you against eating a lot of food, overeating, and going over your daily calorie requirement, and then thinking, oh, I'm going to go and work out for an hour tonight and burn it off. That's not going to be sustainable long term. So I really advise you against overeating and consuming too many calories through foods and then trying to out-train it. Instead, gain some more control over the foods you're consuming. Really watch it, take notes of what you're eating, and make sure that you're not consuming in an excess each day. And then add in your exercise to that. You don't need to be doing hour-long workouts or just super long workouts to try and lose fat, all right? The length of the workouts I typically do are sort of between 15 and max 30 minutes. Okay, so yes, every workout will burn calories, but it's up to you to control how many calories you're consuming on a daily basis if you're wanting to lose fat. So what I'm saying is don't focus on the exercise, focus on your diet, and think of the exercise as a bonus on top to shape your body, to define your muscles, build up your fitness, and help you lose fat. Okay, the next question is, how many calories does this workout burn? I don't think it's a healthy approach to look at how many calories you can burn from a specific workout. One, I couldn't tell you how many calories you specifically could burn in a workout because it all depends on your own body composition and how much effort you are putting into it, and I don't know. Okay, so you could do a 20-minute HIIT workout and go really hard, have the correct technique and really get everything out of that workout. You will burn more calories doing that, of course, than if you were to go into it giving it a half effort and sort of just partially going through the movements and not doing the correct technique and having longer breaks and that sort of thing. As I just said, you can't out-train a bad diet. It's not a healthy mindset to look at it like that. So look at how many calories you're consuming, and then when you do your workouts, it shouldn't matter how many calories you're burning in that, okay? Do a workout that you enjoy doing, that you feel good, you feel like you've had a workout in, okay? And that will be sustainable long term, and you will be able to reach your weight loss goals. Now, another question I've had quite a bit recently is, how much cardio do I personally do? I don't do a lot of cardio, to be honest, myself, especially anymore. I used to do a little bit of running. I quite enjoyed running, especially when I would go to the gym, do maybe 5 to 10K or more on the treadmill. But I have some issues with my hip joint, just flares up and it's not comfortable. So I have been avoiding running. That is my favorite type of cardio. So what I do now is probably just HIIT workouts. That would be my most intense form of cardio at the moment. All right, another super common question is, how do I stay motivated to not just work out, but also eat healthy? I don't rely on motivation. Sometimes, yes, I need a little bit of a boost. I need to maybe watch something or find something that's going to motivate me to get back on track a little bit. But in general, I find that motivation is something that is very short-lived, and you shouldn't be relying on that or looking for motivation every day to get through your routine or to work out or to eat healthy. It needs to come from within, and I've said this a lot and I'll always say it. You need to find a deep reason why you're doing it for you. Don't look at other people that you follow online that influence you, that make you feel, I guess, motivated. Don't rely on that to get you to your goals. Okay, you need to at some point find a way to drive yourself with it most of the time, and then rely on motivation every now and then when you're feeling in a little bit of a rut or when you're feeling like you need to push along to get started again. I need that for sure, and I do rely on motivation at times, but in general I love what I'm doing, and the reason I do it is because I love waking up feeling in general pretty fit and healthy. I have lived this life for many years now. I know what it feels like to eat healthy. I know what my body feels like, and my mind and my focus, my productivity, it's just so much higher than when I eat crap. Like over the weekend, eating a lot more sort of processed food and just not really monitoring what I'm eating. And that's fine to do it every now and then, but it also makes me feel sluggish. So for me, it's also so important that I instill these habits into my life now, early on, while I'm still fairly young. So as I get older, I still have that energy and those habits in place to have an active older life. And down the track with my own children, my nieces, nephews, I want to be able to be fit and healthy and mobile. So those are deep reasons for me, and I don't have to rely on motivation because it's natural now. I just do it. I like it. So hopefully you can find that too, and find your why, your deep reason why, and you won't have to rely on outside motivation, short-lived motivation. All right, guys, I'm hungry. I'm going to go and make some lunch now. that's me done. Now I'm going to go and make myself a little snack and I'm just going to call it a day. Right, so I'm just having a little snack of some rice crackers with a little bit of Greek yogurt, some strawberry, some banana, and a wee bit of cinnamon. I think it'll be nice. It sounds good. Okay, I'm going to make some dinner now, and tonight I'm going to make some meatballs, vegetarian meatballs, with some tomato sauce and some roast pumpkin and a few other different veggies. Not entirely sure exactly what I'm going to make yet, but we'll just make it up as I go, and I think it's going to be good. It's a pretty cold day today and I'm just feeling like something warming and cozy.